A Colorado Springs woman says that a local dealership sold her a used car with a rolled back odometer, an issue that she discovered after looking at the vehicle's Carfax report. News 5's investigates found that buying a used car with a rolled back odometer is more common than you might think. Tonight, Chief Investigative Reporter Eric Ross reveals the red flags that you need to look out for so that you don't waste your money.
Andy, good evening. Federal law requires dealerships disclose the actual mileage of a car and inform the buyer if the odometer was tampered with. But there's a legal loophole. Cars 10 years or older are exempt from that rule, meaning dealerships can keep that information a secret. Chloe Chase recently bought this 2000 Ford Ranger pickup truck from Finish Line Motors in Colorado Springs.
We saw it sitting in the lot, we got in it, we backed it out. That was our test drive.
She needed a truck for her landscaping business, and this one appealed to her. With a little more than 90,000 miles and a selling price of just $5,495, it was affordable. But shortly after driving off the lot, the check engine light came on. She took it to a mechanic who found a laundry list of problems.
There's a rear main oil leak. There is timing gasket covers that need to be replaced. And then that's not even getting into looking into what the popping noises is. That's just all engine right there.
She provided News 5 Investigates with this estimate showing more than $3,000 worth of repairs. She immediately started to question the truck's condition.
I sat down and I looked over all the paperwork again, and that's when I noticed that, like, in the middle of the paperwork was the Carfax.
The vehicle's history report contained damning evidence pointing to an odometer rollback. In 2008, 11 years ago, during a state inspection in Arizona, the truck had 80,000 miles on it. Amazingly, 5 years later, in 2013, the truck only had 57,413 miles, 22,000 less miles. Chloe says when the dealership sold her the truck in July, they never told her about this discrepancy.
They shouldn't be misguiding people on things. They should give a clear case of what's going on from the beginning.
And News 5 Investigates discovered some funny business with the dealership's paperwork. For example, Chloe has 2 different bill of sales for the same vehicle. Neither has the odometer disclosure statement filled out, where there's a clear box to check if the odometer has been tampered with. But keep in mind, dealerships do not have to disclose a rolled back odometer if the vehicle is 10 years or older.
It was just boom, 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 here's all the paperwork. Slow down, go over it better with people. If you think that there's something wrong with the odometer, let somebody know that before they buy it.
And News 5 Investigates discovered other cars on the dealership's lot with mileage issues. This 2001 Buick Century is flagged by Carfax for having a NAM title. According to Carfax, a NAM title is issued when the owner discloses mileage fraud, a broken odometer, or that the actual mileage of the vehicle is unknown. This 2009 Honda Pilot was flagged by Carfax with a, quote, mileage inconsistency, and so was this 2002 Ford Explorer. Selling a car with a rolled back odometer can increase its value significantly. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration estimates more than 450,000 vehicles are sold each year with false odometer readings. As for the dealership side of things, well, the owner told me by phone that his sales staff provide and go over the Carfax report with every customer. And we'd take him for his word, except for the fact that on the last page of the Carfax report is a place for the buyer and seller to sign, acknowledging they reviewed and received a copy of the report. Both signature lines on the Carfax report for Chloe's truck are blank. While Chloe is upset about the dealership's sales tactics, she just wants her truck fixed. After all, she paid nearly $1,700 for an extended warranty.
I feel like they could have helped more, and they should be doing that. They should be repairing the vehicles and what they need to have happen before selling the vehicles.
Chloe is still trying to get the dealership to fix the problems with her truck, and we'll be sure to keep you updated on that process. Now, to avoid a headache like this, you need to ask the dealership to provide maintenance records or a vehicle history report. Or you can pull a Carfax or auto check report on your own and compare the records. But really, your instinct is your best line of defense. If there's a 20-year-old vehicle on a lot with less than 100,000 miles on it, you need to be skeptical. In order for that odometer reading to be accurate, the previous owner or owners would have only driven about 5,000 miles a year. Most people drive at least double or even triple that each year. As always, if you have a problem or issue you'd like News 5 Investigates to look into, call our tip line anytime at 719-228-6275 or send an email to news5investigates@koaa.com. Always watching out for you, Eric Ross, News 5 Investigates.